Last time, on Gaming Through the Ages, Ben and I played Night Driver on the Atari 2600, which was an extremely challenging game due to how hard it was to drive your car down the road while avoiding obstacles. What really stood out in this game, however, was the use of multicoloured sprites, such as the trees, houses, and oncoming cars. This was a great improvement to the previous single-coloured sprites we'd seen in all the previous games. While it was a fun game, it still belonged to an era dominated by high scores, thus there was no storyline or depth to this game whatsoever. This may change as we jump forward in time another year to 1979. Welcome to Gaming Through the Ages, the series where we take a look at games from many different genres and consoles through time, from 1975 to now in chronological order. Once we've reached modern times, we start back at 1975 and explore a different group of games. Based on the votes in the comment section of the last episode, Skydiver and Adventure for the Atari 2600 got the same amount of votes. To break the draw, I've decided we will play Adventure in this episode, since it was the first well-known action-adventure console fantasy game that introduced many new game concepts like the fog of war and shattered several video game conventions such as scoring and time limits. A lot of people these days complain that Atari 2600 games are confusing and don't make any sense, and the common response to that is read the manual. The importance of game manuals as of today, to be exact the first day of 2016 in Australia, has really fizzled out as the storytelling and tutorials can be told and understood within the games themselves, but back in the days of the Atari 2600, on-screen dialogue, voices, cutscenes and so on were not commonplace. So let's start off our adventure the correct way, by reading the manual. Okay, here we go, we'll flip open the first page, and it says how to play. An evil magician has stolen the enchanted chalice and has hidden it somewhere in the kingdom. The object of the game is to rescue the enchanted chalice and place it inside the golden castle where it belongs. So that sounds simple enough. All we have to do is grab a chalice that looks like that golden cup on the screen and put it inside a golden castle. This is no easy task, as the evil magician has created 3 dragons to hinder you in your quest for the golden chalice. There is the yellow dragon, who is just plain mean. There is the green dragon, who is mean and ferocious. And there is the red dragon, who is the most ferocious of them all. He's the fastest dragon and the most difficult to outmaneuver. Now there are 3 castles in the kingdom. There's a white castle, a black castle and a gold castle. Each castle has a gate over the entrance, and the gate must be open with the corresponding key. So that means if you find a gold key, that opens the gold castle, and black key opens black one, and so on. So yada yada yada, you can move in any of these directions. Around the kingdom there's certain objects that help you, and there's a sword that you can use to kill the dragons. There's a bridge that you can use to pass over any walls, and there's a magnet that can suck up keys, but there's also a bat. And this bat actually can grab any object it finds and just move it around the map, and you've got to try and chase the bat. It's really annoying. Anyway, let's start playing. Okay, here we are in Adventure. Now, as you can see, I'm standing... the bat took the sword. Now, interesting thing we have here is an animated sprite. You can see it flapping up and down, I think. Yeah, you can. Its wings go up and down. We are playing Game 2 just because Game 2 is known as the kind of a harder mode, but it's also winnable. Game 3 can sometimes generate things in random spots, making the game really easy or really hard and sometimes unbeatable. So here we are in front of the Gold Castle. The aim of this game, as you saw from the guide, is to get the chalice and bring it to the Gold Castle, but first we're going to need to find the key. Now, an interesting thing to point out here is that there is a bat. And it goes around and it grabs different objects in the game and chucks them everywhere. Now that bat happens to be holding a sword that we could use to slay dragons. We haven't seen any dragons yet. We're going to ignore that for now, and we're going to go and look for a key to the Golden Castle. So as you can see, there's a bit of a maze here, and if we can navigate our way through the maze, like this, we might be able to find... No, there's no castle there. Is it this way? Oh, there's a white key, okay. Now the thing you'll notice about this game as well is as you go into a corner, the game world continues itself. So instead of the game being confined to this one screen like it was in, for example, Gunfight and Hockey, the game actually, you can walk through one edge of the screen and you pop up in another area. A better way to do this would be scrolling, so if you're moving along, the game world would move with you, but the game just didn't do it that way. Anyway, let's try to get that white key. I think if we come up here, there we go, there's the white key. So we could open the White Castle right now, if we can find the White Castle. Is it up here? No, that's the Black Castle. Let's go see if we can find the White Castle somewhere, because if we can find the White Castle, we might find something in there that will help us out. No. These mazes, I've got to tell you, are really hard to navigate. Thank goodness we have not thus far seen a dragon, because I would be pretty scared if a dragon was nearby. Oh. What? Oh, I've got the bat. I wish... Yes! Okay, well I've got the sword now. We will be able to slay a dragon if we can actually use this sword. Oh, that's the... You know what? If I put this here, that is the gold key in there. I've got to get that gold key. Oh, crud. No, and there's a White Castle. Oh, no. How am I going to do this? Up, 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 up. Let's try and get that sword back. Oh, wait, there's the white... Okay, let's get the white key. First of all, we're going to take the white key to the castle. Like this. No, no. Oh, crud. Don't get me. No! I'm now in the dragon's stomach, but this game does have a continue feature. It's not like we have to start all over again. So, if I press this, I'm back at the golden castle. However, that door will remain unlocked. The only thing, as far as I'm... Oh, now the bat's got the bridge. The only thing I do know is that if you do reset, all the dragons you've slayed come back to life. If I could just... Oh my gosh. Ah, they're chasing me now. Wait, what was up there? Oh, no, 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 don't eat me again. As you can see, this game is really hard. What I really want to do is get that gold key now. Let's just go find the gold key and open up... Oh, no, 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 no. There was... Ah, there's the gold key. No! Come back, bat. Wait, that's the White Castle. Okay, we're inside the White Castle right now. What can we find in the White Castle? Is there anything in here? Are you kidding me? Is there nothing in the White Castle? Okay, well unfortunately there is nothing in the White Castle that I can see. Oh, and these dragons are driving me nuts. Let's escape, escape. Go this way. This way, up, up, up. Oh, there's that key. Unless I can use the bridge in the castle to get me somewhere. I'm back up here. Where is that sword gone? If I can find that sword... Ah, stop chasing me, dragons. Let me go. I hate how the dragons just keep chasing you and they won't stop. Oh wait, the bat's up there. Come on, bat. I really want to open up the gold castle, because then at least if I open up the gold castle I know I can get the chalice. Maybe I should give that bridge a go. Let's try and get to that bridge. Oh, there's the golden key. We've got to find the golden key. Now, as you can see, this game has this fog of war, which makes it so that you're going around and you can't quite see exactly where you're going, so you can only see a little bit of where you're going. I don't really like the way it's done in this game. It doesn't have a nice fade effect, but it was, you know, the first time something like this had ever been used in a game. Oh, I'm lost now. Well, I found the bridge. Okay, let's try and use that for the White Castle. Okay, here we go. Oh, I can slay a dragon. I've got the sword. Okay. Any dragons nearby? Come on. Come on. How do I slay you? No. I don't know how you slay the dragon. No. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up that gold castle. Where is the gold castle? Let's come up this way. Okay, there we go. Now it's opened. Now, We just need to find the chalice now and put it in this gold castle, and then we are done. We are through. We've completed it. But obviously it's not going to be that easy. But at least we've got the gold castle open. I don't know why the sword did not slay the dragon. I'm going to go back there. Yes! One of the dragons has been slayed. Please don't kill me now, because then that dragon will no longer be slayed. How do you get this sword to get those dragons? Yes! So what I did is I just had the sword on the ground and the dragon flew into it. Okay. That means there's only one dragon left in this whole game. Because remember, there's 3 dragons. But the one that's left would just happen to be the most ferocious of them all. That's guarding the chalice. Great. At least we can go around more freely now. But let's find this dragon. Where is it? I'm so lost. I'm sure it's probably in the Black Castle. Oh, but where would the Black Key be? Oh, the bat's got the bridge. Oh, and it took my sword. Kidding me. Let's try go to the White Castle and see if we can use a bridge to do something there. The good thing now about the game is it's so much more relaxing and calm without those other 2 dragons flying around. I think that 3rd dragon is guarding the chalice, so it won't come and get us. So we can pretty much do what we want now without worrying too much. So let's try this bridge out. This bridge allows you to walk across. Yes. Walls like that. But thus far, that was a pretty silly place for me to place it. Do I put it in here somewhere? Oh! The Black Key! We found it! No! Let's go, let's go. Yes! I cannot believe we found the Black Key. We found it. We can now go to the Black Castle, open it up, like unlock it, and then we will find the chalice, but that dragon is there. Oh no, and we need that sword. The thing I like about this is there's an actual game world. There's a world that you can go around and you can explore. There's different places and locations. It's just fantastic. Like, I'm really happy about this. But I'm not so happy about the situation I'm in now. Oh, you scared me. You scared me. I thought you were a dragon. Oh, I need that key. I'm holding this bat. This bat is going to be held because it's not allowed to fly away. So I'm holding the bat that's holding the key. It's very odd indeed. Now, let's go up. There you go. So now the Black Castle is unlocked. Oh, I'm not coming in here till I've got that sword. I need the sword really badly. We're going to find the sword, and once we find the sword, we are coming straight back here to kill the dragon, get the chalice, and win the game. I've got to admit the dragon sprites don't look very dragon-like. But it's 1979, you can't complain. Is the sword here? Yes! So now, if we slay this last dragon, there is nothing to stop us from winning the game. We just need to kill this last dragon. But the downside is, if it kills us, then the other dragons will be alive again, and that's going to make the game so much harder. So here we go, we are on our way. If I can remember my way through this maze. Okay, we're in. This is the moment of truth. We've really got to not die here. Is it holding the dragon? You're kidding me. Quick, 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 quick. What's that? Is that the chalice? No, that's probably the Black Key. The dragon must be dead. Yes! If we find the chalice, that was a fluke. The dragon should not be that easy to get. But where is the chalice now? Oh, there it is! We found it! We've just got to... All the dragons are slayed. There is nothing stopping us now, apart from this silly labyrinth that I can't find my way through. We're gonna find our way through here, and we're gonna get that chalice. If I could just find my way. No! Where is it? I'm guessing that I'm going to need that bridge again. Let's get out of the castle. We're going to grab the bridge. Here it is. We've got the bridge. Now let's go back to the Black Castle. Oh no! The bat took the bridge! You are kidding me. How am I going to do this now? Where did the bat go? Oh no. You're kidding me. Did I get it? Yes. Okay, we've got the bridge. We're gonna do this. I hope the bat does not take this right when I'm trying to... Okay. Do I go across here? And then... Oh, there's the chalice. Oh, we got it! Let's go, let's go! If that bat takes that bridge, I'm gonna be so angry, right? No, 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 no. 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 No! Stay up there. Chalice, come with us. Okay, let's go. We've got to get out of here. Yes! We have got the chalice. We are on our way to the Gold Castle, and then we will have won. I've got to admit, adventure is an appropriate name for this game. The one thing I don't like is the graphics. I mean, what are we? We are a spot? Don't you dare take the chalice. Oh my gosh. We are just a spot that goes around a map of these walls. Yes! We did it! Well, I've won the game. That was a little bit of a dull win. Our reward was seeing a bunch of flashing colours that the Atari 2600 has in its colour palette. Now, overall, that was actually quite a fun game. I loved the fact that there were no time limits. I didn't like the graphics though, to be honest, but it's 1979, there wasn't really much better than this at the time. Overall though, this was a great big fun adventure, and it's something I'd still recommend for people to have a little go of today to see if they can beat it. So where to next from here? The year in the next episode will be 1980, which marked the official release of yet another second generation video game console, the Intellivision. Although technically, it was test marketed in California in 1979 with a few games before its official release. It had 1,456 bytes of RAM as opposed to only 128 bytes of RAM on the Atari. Although it only had a colour palette of 16 colours versus 128 in the Atari, it was able to display all of them on the screen at once. In other words, it's a step sideways when it comes to the graphics. In the comments section of this video, feel free to vote for either an Atari or Intellivision game released in 1980. Don't feel limited to these consoles either. If you feel there is a second gen console that had games for it released in 1980 that brought something new to the table and were a step up sound wise or graphics wise from the games we've already played, feel free to vote for those games too. I'll see you guys next time on Gaming Through the Ages.